have CIO, which obviously it's going to be going to best because, first of all, it's my nation and it's just a great nation. We have to keep peace. We have so many other opportunities, responsibilities. We have so many other nations: GRB, TVA, KOS, Russia, Netherlands, and for that purpose, it's going to be getting top tier. Now we have KOS. KOS is going to be going good because they're one of my closest allies. Not as close as GRB, obviously, but they're a pretty, well, not really old, but they're a pretty good nation. And yeah, they deserve this tier, but yeah, apart from that, I don't know what else much to say about them. They have a lot of allies like CIO, GRB, no sweat, loads of other nations. So yeah, for that reason, they get that tier. Now we have GRB. GRB is going to be getting the best because they're literally the happiest country, and we can't say no to GRB because Logan's just the coolest. Let's just say Logan's the coolest person you'll know probably ever meet, and he has a lot of allies. And he's one of the most peaceful nations, most positive, funniest guys. And yeah, that's what they get that tier for. Now we have Russia, owned by Implicit Prick. Now I have to give Russia best because, you know, Implicit Prick is just the best world owner, in my opinion. Well, not world owner, but nation owner. One of the best nation owners. He's just the best, honestly. Literally the best. And because of that, he gets best. Also, he has allies like me, Pengo's KOS, and as well as GRB and stuff. Loads of nations, and we'll get on to the rest of the nations, obviously. And yeah, they get the best. The Netherlands get okay because they're not very active in ALW, but that's no excuse to hate them, so they're okay. They also have their own little, I don't know what you'd call it, is it? I don't even know. I think it's navy, but yeah, they're a pretty good nation actually. They're pretty hardworking, and they deserve a lot of taxes. But yeah, they don't really have a currency, but they just use Emmys, if that makes sense. And yeah, they don't really have much of a purpose in ALW. Hopefully Steamer isn't watching the video, he'd pummel me. For Chris Division, I think you already know what I'm going to say, but these guys have been in a lot of war, a lot of death. They bombed Ireland and Germany once, which those countries completely destroyed already, as you can tell. Although Germany were the bad guys at one point, and Chris Division is kind of corrupt in ALW, but yeah, because of that, I think you already know what I'm going to say, but I'm just going to let The Rock tell you what I think of it.
In all honesty, it's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Alright, so Poland. So Poland is owned by a person called Valeremia. You may know them from some of our Minecraft videos that we make. Building tutorials, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what you would call it. They're a pretty good country actually. They are pretty small. They're a pretty small country, let's say. But they actually are pretty good in all, to be honest. Not being rude or anything. They're a pretty good country, and they are allies with CIO and many other countries, and yeah, they have a pretty good economy. Chicken Gang get good because they're very close ally with CIO. They're very active and they know what they're doing with their lives, and they're not war veterans, and they deserve a lot of peace. Now, it's also owned by Chicken Lord, as you can tell. He has high standards, he has a pretty good country, and he's got a good military, let's say, and a good GDP, a good economy, and not a big country, obviously, but they have a lot of buildings as well, so you gotta love it. Now we have Nathaniel's Cool Land. Now, Nathaniel is pretty new to ALW. He came from tryouts, so his nation's pretty new and it's still growing. But yeah, I'm gonna have to give this one good because it still has potential and it could be at the top one day. And I hope it does become at the top because it's quite a good country and it's coming along pretty well. So because of that, he gets good. Thank you, Nathaniel, for joining ALW.